If you've known me for a while, you knew me as Yoga Cat before you knew me as that Batman chick from the internet. And candidly, the part of me that loves Batman is very close to the part of me that loves justice, and that part of me is the part of me that drove me to get really into yoga, first as a student and then as a teacher. I'm sure you're tired of hearing about all your favorite influencers, particularly fitness influencers, getting political on Maine or on their business pages. Maybe you do actually feel like you deserve respite from that kind of thing. But guys, Pilates was developed in captivity, in a prison camp. Like Joseph Pilates was an acrobat that was imprisoned on Isle of Man and developed Pilates while watching cats do stuff outside his cell window or in the yard. Whether you're literally being held against your will or you don't feel like you have a lot of autonomy in your life, it's a big stressor on your nervous system. All I'm saying is, take a step back and figure out how trapped you actually are, or whether you just feel trapped. And I'm being serious and literal about feeling trapped. I'm hypermobile and neurodivergent. A lot of my clients are as well. A lot of them are chronically ill or deal with chronic pain. All of those people have felt trapped. And I'm not sure there's much that's more terrifying than feeling trapped in your body. But here's the thing. We have big, beautiful human brains and the ability to take a step back and, as Viktor Frankl would say, add a little bit of space between the stimulus and the response. One of my favorite philosophers, who also wrote one of the best books ever written on totalitarianism, named Hannah Arendt, also wrote a wonderful book called The Human Condition. When my husband's best friend was at basic training for the Air Force, I actually typed out on a typewriter 5 whole pages of the intro chapter to this book. So without further ado, an excerpt from the preface of The Human Condition. In 1957, an Earth-borne object made by man was launched into the universe, where for some weeks it circled the Earth according to the same laws of gravitation that swing and keep in motion the celestial bodies, the sun, the moon, and the stars. This event, second in importance to no other, not even to the splitting of the atom, would have been greeted with unmitigated joy if it had not been for the uncomfortable military and political circumstances attending it. But curiously enough, it was not pride or awe at the tremendousness of human power and mastery which filled the hearts of men who now, when they looked up from the earth toward the skies, could behold there a thing of their own making. The immediate reaction expressed on the spur of the moment was relief about the first step toward escape from men's imprisonment to the earth. This strange statement, far from being the accidental slip of some American reporter, unwittingly echoed the extraordinary line which more than 20 years ago had been carved on the funeral obelisk for one of Russia's great scientists. Mankind will not remain bound to the earth forever. If we can feel trapped on earth, where else can we feel trapped?